One of your exes sent me a message.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
I think I made a big mistake.
Did you send her naked pictures of me?
When 51-year-old Gino first flew over to Panama to meet 34-year-old Jasmine, I couldn't decide what was more terrifying. Gino with his hats and little blue pills, or Jasmine in general.
Crazy Panamanian.
Or hearing either of them laugh. Actually, never mind. The baby talk wins hands down.
Who's my little baby? Who's my little baby? Who's my little gordito?
Me.
Yikes.
Awesome!
When Gino first arrived, I got the impression that this couple was not on the same page.
What is it?
For you.
Jasmine expected lavish gifts,
An electric toothbrush.
and Gino expected a baby.
He wants to have a baby right away. So Gino doesn't know I'm taking birth control.
And even though they had been talking for 9 months, Gino was unprepared for Jasmine's controlling nature.
What's the password?
What's the password?
Yeah.
And her jealousy.
Oh, you have a friend request?
I do?
Who's this?
Small things like Gino tipping a waitress easily sets her off.
It has nothing to do
You
with...
have something with the waitress.
No, I'm just nice.
And they spent their first night together fighting.
Everything, please.
But somehow fighting is some sort of foreplay for Jasmine, and they do end up having sex.
Yeah, I've been excited for this night to happen.
The night actually goes better than Jasmine expected, and he didn't even need the blue pills. Who knew Gino would be the one called outstanding in bed?
Whoa, fire emoji.
As the trip went on, Jasmine's jealousy of Gino's exes grew.
Not your stupid ex-wife.
No, I just don't think you should say stupid. She's just my ex-wife, and that's that.
She's stupid to me.
And it was becoming clear that Jasmine had expectations with spending money.
Since I've been out of work for several months now, I wasn't planning to, buy a ton of stuff.
I'm assuming that money wasn't much of an issue before he lost his job, but this time $500 was too much.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was so much. I think I might have to come back and buy these another time.
Really?
They awkwardly leave, and Jasmine has to deal with Gino's lack of style when he meets her friend. Although Jasmine doesn't even want Gino to look in another woman's direction, she is allowed to have a guy as a friend.
So, Leo, Gino.
Nice to meet you.
And even though she doesn't trust Gino, she herself is lying and taking birth control.
He is daydreaming about having kids. He even said he was even picking up names for girls.
You liar!
Merry Christmas.
We quickly saw Jasmine's bad side, but now we discover more of Gino's aloof side.
Remember, baby, I'm vegan.
Uh-huh.
I told him 1,000 times I don't eat any animal products.
He is bad at quickly researching what a vegan is and giving Christmas gifts.
I love my crazy Panamanian girlfriend. I am the crazy Panamanian girlfriend.
Am
Oh my
I?
God.
Baby, mine?
Her gift was the toothbrush he gave her when he first arrived.
No.
Yes, and I bet you wish you didn't ditch your kids on Christmas for a toothbrush.
Right now, I've been off of work for 7 months.
She compares her toothbrush gift to what Gino has given other women in the past. And apparently he has taken a lot of them on expensive trips. But that's okay, because she's come up with a solution to that.
Now, I'm going to give myself a Christmas gift, and I'm going to pick up something expensive.
Jasmine booked a trip to an island in Panama, and Gino has to pay for it.
The cost part of it.
That's cheaper than any other trip that you have taken before with other women.
Gino eventually agrees and is starting to look scared.
I'm your queen. I deserve it, right?
Yeah, you do. Absolutely.
He went to Panama expecting to get engaged and is now a pay pig. But I'm not so sure he's getting much gratification out of it. But Jasmine is not yet satisfied and won't be until Gino gives her full control of the colors of his house.
I deserve to pick up the goddamn colors because in a few days I have your more than she did in 7 years.
Apparently the colors are red and blue that she doesn't like, but is currently wearing.
To tell me that he likes the color and that they pick the colors together, knowing that I get mad at them.
Once Jasmine calms down about whatever it is she's actually mad about, this argument somehow turns into Jasmine admitting her birth control lie.
I've been taking them because I was afraid of getting pregnant.
Gino says he's disappointed, but really, how can you tell? His face is always pretty much the same, just with different hats.
We're not ready, not even close.
Well, I agree with that.
I'm happy that we can, talk through these issues and get through this. But I just hope that I don't see that side of her again.
Yeah, you will.
Jesse Meester wants to remind you to subscribe to this channel. If you don't, he will appear in your room tonight and give you a motivational speech for 3 whole hours.
It is an illusion.
After being separated from my ex-husband for 5 years, last week we got the divorce papers.
Jasmine's friends are throwing her a divorce party that Gino is not invited to, which is weird because it's in the same hotel. When she said no men earlier, I guess she meant any men but Gino, and strippers are okay too.
Having a stripper is not a big deal. He was a professional, doing his job, but I do feel a little bit guilty.
You can have a stripper, but you were just crying about Gino's wall colors. They end up going back to Gino's room to hang out with him.
Gino.
He looks like a dad chaperoning a party. They show him a video of the stripper dancing on Jasmine from earlier.
What the hell? Who is this guy? What the?
And I'm confused by how Jasmine can do whatever she wants.
How would you feel if I showed you a video like that?
I'm pretty sure she would just burst into flames. Gino accepts her apology, but I think is having some doubts. Again, it's hard to tell. I don't think I've seen him frown yet.
Don't thank me, thank you. You're the one that...
But you're the one paying for this.
Gino and Jasmine are on their way to the trip that she booked, and we briefly get to see him without a hat on. On the plane, Jasmine says she thought he would cancel the trip after the whole stripper incident. I think he is too scared of her to think canceling was an option.
Okay.
Look at the view. Isn't that awesome?
Going to this island gives Jasmine perspective on her behavior.
Thank you for this.
You're welcome.
I feel like happy but guilty at the same time.
She says that she has shown him her worst side, and I think that expression is him agreeing, but not saying it out loud.
Gino has shown me nothing but love. I continue to have trust issues. I think it is about time that I put more faith on him.
It's a sweet moment that doesn't last, because the next morning Jasmine discovers something.
It's not in my nature to stay calm, but instead of exploding like I have done in the past, I'm trying to give Gino the benefit of the doubt.
One of Gino's exes tried to message her, but she blocked her.
Why you look at me that way? Are you nervous?
Shit, I'm nervous.
Did you text her?
A little bit, yeah, but it didn't mean anything.
Jasmine unblocks her and texts her back.
It was at this moment that he knew. He up.
I think I made a big mistake.
Did you send her naked pictures of me?
According to Screen Rant, the same ex was Gino's sugar baby at one point, and she was warning Jasmine that Gino has a habit of sharing private pictures to other people, which it sounds like he's done here.
I hate you, liar. I hate you because you broke my heart.
Is this the end for Gino and Jasmine? We will have to wait and see what happens in the next episode. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!